and see how many times I'll screw up.
So, our other favorite game,
Uh-huh.
1348 Ex Voto,
Oh.
Lol.
was funded through the Italian grant system, so it is paid government propaganda.
Mm. And the
Because
funny,
why the
so do you
fuck
guys
not?
actually know the story? Like what actually happened in this story?
Uh, the story of the game?
Yeah,
Yes, it adds to the statistics.
it does, right? Okay, cool.
You would think they wouldn't make a story like that, but
Right? I
I
was like,
mean,
so it's not
apparently
just
they.
propaganda. Like, yeah, I mean, actually, I'd be like, it's not propaganda. It's just lame. So it's just
Well, I think it was supposed to be. Yeah, it was supposed to be propaganda for like the French or whatnot because it's supposed to be like revisionist history or something like that, right?
I don't know.
1348 Ex Voto Steam charts. Oh
Because
gosh.
everything and everyone in it is very, very ugly,
Um,
except the main character.
but yeah, it was supposed to be like some kind of revisionist history stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and then they got all that taxpayer money, like what was it? Almost about $1 million.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh my god, $1 million? Oh
I
my
said
god.
almost. It was like 600 something euro. There it is, 650 euro, and that equates to about 750 or 45 US
So like three
thousands.
quarters of a million.
So almost a million was given to these people to make this game. And on top of that, these are veteran ex devs. Okay? Like,
Mm-hmm.
they worked on AAA games because if you went to their site, they boasted about how they were AAA ex devs. So they have high pedigree and all that good stuff. And they still can't figure out how to make a death animation when you fall. Like, I forgot who it was, but I ran across somebody's tweet where they were defending them, and he
Mm-hmm.
was talking about how he's been a dev for 30 years and making fall animations are hard and everything. And I'm just
Wait,
like,
no, what?
what? No,
They did screen capture for most of it. I mean,
it's like, guys, what are we doing here? And I talked about devs being lazy because of
yeah.
DLSS5 or whatever it is, right? It's like, this is as lazy as it gets. You fall in a hole, screen goes black, and then you appear next to the hole. It's like back in the day, let me tell you, back in the
Oh.
day,
Uh-huh.
developers transitioned from 2D to 3D. And when they did that, they had to do all these cool things and figure it out. Where if you fell into a pit, you made an animation, and usually there was a scream or a grunt or something that accompanied it, and it gave like this whole thing, and it was this big to do. And they had to figure out how to do that from scratch. Now, here we are 30 years later. These devs should know that by default. Like, this should be something that should be easy for these people to figure out how to do. But because everybody is making things on like Unreal 5 and stuff, and Unreal 5 is doing everything in its power to not have them figure out how to do things, just do it for them. All our
Mm-hmm.
devs are lazy and they can't do anything anymore. They
Yeah.
Do you,
can't figure it out.
Zio, do you think these devs were hired by the same people who made Mega Man X7?
No, but still, Mega
Dude,
Man X7. That's something that Capcom should just forget exists.
too late for that. It's
Oh,
burned in my memory for Pete's sakes.
yeah, mine too. Yeah,
Ugh.
but yeah, it's like these people just can't anymore. They've lost
Yeah,
the ability to do things that are just should be a fundamental, like
Yeah.
basic thing.
And it's doesn't even seem like it's something that would be that hard to do. I mean, you just instead of when you take the model and then when it's doing its jump animation, you just there's a point wherein you just say, okay, well, it's not going to make it. The UI translates that, and all of a sudden you just kind of like make the hands
be
swing
right
a
back in
little
a
bit
moment.
more, and you just make them, give them some, line. Oh no, Mr. Bill, whatever, something they can shout while they fall down because falling to your death seems like it kind of like evoke some sort of sound out of you. um
You would
And that
think,
would be
but
it.
That would be a good idea.
this is Spyro from the Reignited trilogy, right? And
Yeah.
he's clearly stuck there. Okay,
Yeah.
somebody's fucked up. It happens from time to time, but yeah, like they gave original Spyro a falling animation. Here we are, like 5 years ago from the Reignited trilogy, still with a falling animation for Spyro.
Yeah.
And you're gonna tell me this new modern AAA slop can't handle a falling animation? Bullshit. There's no reason they can't do that.
Every game had that. It wasn't even hard to do. I mean, and if you just make someone with their, just have them make a voice with it, like, oh no, and then it fades to black. That's fine. Change the animation just a tiny bit. Oh my gosh, 27 people. Oh dear.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
talked
it's only
about
been
it.
out a week.
Everybody had to get on. The entire development team right now is on playing their game. Um,
Bro, that's brutal.
I wonder how many's in High Guard right now.
How?
uh, Now what?
How would they be in High Guard right now?
They're not.
I
That's
know.
the joke.
Womp womp.
Yeah, there's zero in High Guard right now. Huh. Wonder how that happened. Anyway. But yeah, let's see, what is this? It's pained. Oh, is this the fall animation bit? This was. It just fade to black and back there. It's like I don't even know what sound is associated with what either in this clip because it's like doubling up the sounds. And I don't know if it was just the recording software or if it does that natively. But if it does it natively, that's bad. But yeah, there's just no death animation, no nothing, just cut to black and boom, there you are. And it's like, really, guys? Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
I mean, I'm glad it wasn't my tax dollars, but still, on behalf of the people who paid for this,
I'm sorry,
I'm so
France.
sorry. Yeah,
The French, they paid for this.
the French
I'm
paid
sure
for it?
they. Yeah, this was a French company, wasn't it?
I don't know. It's in Italy. Wow, it's in Italy.
Italy.
I know.
It's in Italy. It's Italy,
It's in
Italy.
Italy. Yeah.
It's in with the mushrooms and the Italy thing and the pasta. Shoot, what is their name again? um, what is their studio's name again? I actually forgot.
Soon to be closed. I don't know.
To be closed. Well, that's the name of a lot of them. So, um,
About to lose money.
1348 Ex Voto Studio. Because I'm pretty sure they're French.
Oh, he was talking.
Sedleo. Sedleo. Sidleo. That sounds Italian.
Hello?
Yeah, that just sounds Italian, guys.
Yeah.
Is
Uh,
located where?
I would throw Italian gestures here, but I don't know how.
Let's see.
I think we all
Sidleo is
know how.
a small
mean,
new game studio based in Italy.
uh,
Made of an international team of 15 industry veterans. Okay, I'm sorry. 15 of those 25 are the devs.
I kicked a honey panel somewhere.
Listen to that. 15 industry veterans make up that team.
Oh well.
Yeah, soon to be out of business. So,
Thank
well,
you.
actually, maybe not because they did get that grant. They got a lot of money to make this game, and they didn't
Yeah.
make any money back. So,
No.
I don't know where most of that money went, but I know it didn't go into this game. For a game that, what is it? It costs $25 to buy. This game is like about 4 or 5 hours long.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything great or anything.
I will
how much
say
money did they even spend on this?
it's terrible. So there are a couple of things. The backgrounds look good. The movement is janky AF. The voice actress Jennifer English, very good. She did Mayel.
Oh
I think
gosh,
personally she's
maybe
probably
most
a
of the money went there and went into
yeah.
the environment, and that's about it.
The other actress, I have no idea, but for some reason, sometimes she would just go into this, like, odd monotone that would get, like, really clippy. "This I vow, I shall save you." Like, who talks like what hap did you just turn into a robot? What It's not the age for that. It's 1348. So,
I
anyway,
think maybe she just spent too much time in the recording studio at that point.
I don't know, but, like, it was
Be
in
right back.
okay, sure.
All right.
But it was, yeah, it was really, really odd, but, Jennifer English's, acting, at least at the end, because I didn't watch the whole thing, I watched parts of it, was still quite good. I was like, I probably find her insufferable as a human being, but she can act with her vocals. She is very good. So, um, that the other girl was like, she had moments of being good, and then she had moments of being like, that was an odd show. Why are you doing that? Did you turn into AI just now? What happened? So it was just hers was a little bit uneven to me, but whatever. Um, yeah, but I mean, for a game that's this short and this janky,
Thank you.
and like everybody has that whole Bethesda
Never
look, I
forget
guess you could
the
say, where it's like everybody like got no sleep, so they all have like these really dark circles under their eyes. I'm like, these girls are supposed to be like, I don't know, 15, 16, maybe even 17. They shouldn't have
Are
any
they?
dark. They're supposed to be really young.
Oh, I thought they were like 19, 20.
Maybe,
Okay, so for those who don't know the story, because we're going to spoil it real quick,
yeah. Don't buy this
story
game.
is this: Ball Cut goes to rescue her girlfriend, right? And then it turns out, surprise twist, the girlfriend was behind everything, which makes no damn sense, right?
No.
So she's supposed to be a knight, okay? Her girlfriend is a peasant. So they can't mingle together because that's a big no-no. You can't have the highborn with the lowborn. That doesn't jive with
Well, it's
medieval France.
it's not just Italy, but it's not just that though. It's that her because her mom is poor, the
What
what
about
the
the
other girl's name
girls?
is, she's going to get sent to convent by her mom because her mom
Hmm.
can't afford a dowry. So I mean, to be fair, even if they were both noble women, they couldn't like run away and be together or something like that. That was like not a
Yeah.
thing that happened
That
in
that
that
wasn't going to
era.
happen because they're lesbians anyway. So,
Yeah, so, like,
but
that was kind of, like, not a thing
you know,
anyway, but,
but
yeah, so
yeah. So
she was gonna be sent away, and she resented all of that, and so it turns out what she did is she arranged with this bandit horde to come and attack her village, I guess, and
yeah.
basically get her freedom. I'm like, "So
Hmm.
you couldn't just, like, run away? Like,
Well,
that wasn't an
that's
option?"
the thing that bothers me. It's like, why did they even go with this?
Yeah.
Like, they have no reason. You are a frail little girl, okay, and
Mhm.
you have negotiated with this big bad bandit group to come in and raid your village,
Yep.
kill off everybody,
Yep.
and kidnap you, so you can get your freedom, so you can then be in charge of this group for some reason. Right? Like you some like none of that makes sense. It's like what in reality. This is how it plays out in reality. Oh yeah, yeah, we could totally do that. They come through, they raid everything, they kidnap her. Oh yeah, you thought you were in charge? No, you'll fetch a fine price though.
Yeah.
And that's how that would go. So it makes like zero sense for her to ever even be in charge of anything. Then you get to the end and she's just like, "Yeah, I'm in charge of everything. I set this all up." And it's just like, "How? Like what do you have to have like some kind of special like I don't know, powers to get these people to be afraid to let you be in charge of them for
Yeah.
one.
It
And
just
then at the end they have to kill each other. So,
Oh yeah.
lesbian on lesbian violence.
as
It's
you
just a
do.
thing, as you do.
Well, I
Hmm.
mean, statistically, this is true, so
Yeah, I mean, it was statistically going to happen. We might as well make it happen. And then she does the one cool thing that she does the entire damn thing. The most knightly thing she does is put her out of her misery because she is the evil one at
Well,
this
to be
point.
fair, we don't know what exactly happens at the end.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure she kills him.
No. I've seen the final cutscene. You're not sure what happens at the end.
I know, but I would say she killed her. She
Somebody
would have
died.
had to have.
Well, somebody died. We're not sure who. They cut away because the thing is that, remember, I don't know. I'm saying remember. If anybody watched the intro or the demo, there's a scene at the beginning
Yeah,
where they're
that's
having their
true.
mock bot battle, and the night girl winds up knocking down her friend, and she's like, "Wouldst thou help me up?" And so she goes to help up her friend, and then her friend double crosses her and puts a knife to her throat. And she's like, "That's not fair." And she's like, "Life isn't fair." And she gets all weird eyed. But yeah, so they kind of recreate that. And I was like, you know what? That bookend, I like that. The rest of your story is garbage. Your character motivations are retarded, and her trying to make it make sense. No, not at all. But oh yeah, there's a long monologue here though. But yeah, so this is
Yeah.
basically like a not shot for shot, but it's pretty close to what happens in the beginning, where she's down and
Yep, yep.
You know,
towards the end of the monologue,
that
she's
haircut gets worse every time I see it. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
I don't know, man. This actually looks better with her face than the bowl cut though. The what is it? The man bun works better than the bowl cut. The bowl cut looks terrible because it just emphasizes really bad
Oh, it
cartoon
all
girl
looks
stuff.
bad.
That's true. It's very, very true.
Need to go eat something.
But yes, here she is whining about like, oh,
Well,
there's nothing for us. There's nothing for me. I had no choice. And I'm like, I feel like there were other choices than like murder your entire village. You could have
yeah,
just like run away and been like, I'll cook for you guys or I'll clean for you guys and I'll earn
look
my
at you
right among
decided
the
to
knights.
murder everybody. You
Yeah.
resigned yourself to being the bad guy.
Yeah. Just, could have stolen something from the place or something. I guess she was saying like they wouldn't yeah,
There it is.
about there, I think. Yes, that scene right there, that's kind of like a shot for shot of the beginning.
And then you get the
Yeah, and then the
yeah, and
sound of
I'm pretty
somebody
sure
being
she
stabbed.
took her out.
Yeah.
You wanna believe that.
I mean,
I
technically, we
don't see, the
don't
thing is
really
that this
get
girl
any
is
confirmation,
the main character is so retarded that she could have just been like, "You know what? This
but
is
you're
still my
right.
friend," because she was willing to let her go. She was even after she's seen all the things that she's done and realized, yes, she's going to yep, that's it. Yes, it is.
Yeah,
After she's realized, "You left me to die." And she was like, "Well, no, I made sure that you were out of town. Your mom, everybody that we know and love could die. And also, um, just because you thought that I was out of town doesn't mean that I couldn't come. I came back and they attacked me, dude. Like, what kind of retard are you?" And then it turns out that she was actually like really resentful of her the entire time. But anyway, blah, blah, blah. Even after all of that, though, she's still like, "Oh, yeah, you could totally,
yeah. I
just
mean,
just stop, just leave, just stop this way of wickedness and come away with me." And she's like, "Nah." If she had said, "Okay," it would have been like, "Oh, no harm, no foul. All the people that I murdered, all the betrayals, it's okay, cause
yeah, I still
vaginas,
want to believe that she did the nightly thing and put her down. But you're absolutely right. She could have just helped her up and then knife
Yeah.
to the neck.
Or maybe they stabbed each other. Who knows?
Yeah, it could be. They could have done the Romeo Juliet thing. Oh, which
Yeah,
is another thing. This is kind of like playing off like Romeo and Juliet in a way.
yeah.
It's what it
Yeah.
reminded me of with
Oh,
lesbians.
it's on purpose. It's just
But yeah.
Ew.
anyway.
Let's see
Gross.
where are we? Here we go. Okay, so Microsoft. By the way, we talked about this once before. Microsoft is bringing Gaming Copilot to Xbox later this year. Here's what it sounds like when you ask the AI for help. Okay, so from what I have heard, the game we talked about it beforehand, and we were thinking the way it sounded like it was going to play the game for you,
Mm-hmm.
and apparently that is not how it's going to work. So it's not
That's
going
what
to
they
work like
say.
that